Hello and welcome back. This is Go2, June 19th, 2014, part 2. Sorry this has to be a two-parter, but I can only do 15 minutes videos on webcam. Yeah. But on regular camera I can do as long as I want. Anyways, just a reminder, I may or may not be able to do an inslate. If I cannot, I am very sorry. But if I can, because I don't know what this live's going to do, I don't know what it did to my other one. I'm not really sure. I didn't check it out because I wanted to hurry this along. And so if I cannot, I'm sorry. If I can't, just check the description. Always check the description for group links to group pages on Facebook and Tumblr that I talk about, and on there's always jokersupdates.com. You can check Big Brother stuff out on. There's my Tumblr page, which is Reality TV, where I put all the GIFs and stuff. And you can also talk to me on Twitter, which I'll talk about later in this video. Twitter, which is Real Aaliyah Army, which I'll talk about more about that later. Let's finish with the house guest. We already did these house guests, so I'm just going to go through, give you a reminder of each one, of what they look like, and so here you go. This guy thinks he's famous on YouTube, and she loves her butt way too much. Now I like Devin. And here's where we left off. So let's get started with him. His name is Derek. So he's a cop. So he's rich. So he doesn't need Big Brother. Well, how's that loud? Bad idea to hide you're a cop. Did you not see the guy on Survivor? Yes, we all know he won, but he was the most hated man on Survivor. People hated him. And then it backfired later on when he said, yes, I'm sorry, I lied about not being a cop, but I am a cop, and da-da-da, and it backfired on his ass. In Big Brother world, you don't have time to negotiate. You have to think right on the spot, and plus people change their mind like constantly, and so you could be gone in matters of seconds. It's way different than Survivor. Just saying. Okay, this next guy, I can say, if you think he's cute or whatever, then you may want to go to Surviving Big Brother to, get the link to his interview, or go in the playlist interviews and see his abs, because him and Cody showed their abs, and the interview person is a guy, and he's all for it. There is some interviews with Jeff too, by the way. Let's read about him. His name is Caleb. The interviewer asked him if he is like Judd, and he said, hell no, nothing like him at all. He dresses to fit the state. He lived in Texas, and he now lives in Kentucky, and he said in Kentucky he dresses a little different, but when he's in Texas he dresses like this, and I think that's really strange that you would dress for the state. Okay. He was in the army, and he was a bodyguard or body something for the Iraq. He tells a little story about that. He thinks he's like Hayden and Mike Boogie. Yeah, okay, in your dreams. He looks more like Boston Rob from Survivor, just saying. Anyways, moving on. Moving on, moving on. This girl, you ain't gonna believe her age when you hear it. You ain't gonna believe she had 3 kids. Her name is Brittany. She looks younger than 29 and doesn't look to me like she had 3 kids. Wow. She says she's a bad liar. That's pretty much all I got out of it. She looks really pretty, and I can't believe she's a single mother with 3 kids at 29 and doesn't even look 29. So that could probably work for her. Just saying. And then, last but not least, well, he's not last, but anyways, this guy, I know what you're thinking. You're screaming, Duck Dynasty. He has a cool story beyond that. And the cool story is, before Duck Dynasty, he had this look first. Anyways, this is what I said about him. His name is Donnie. The interviewer said he looked like Duck Dynasty. Laugh out loud. He is a fan of Big Brother and has been since the first Big Brother. So he's seen every single Big Brother. He's seen the first one when Eddie won, which is cool because I have too. He seems nice. I might like him. He knows and works at the same... Okay, he was a janitor at the same school that Kelly Pickler went to. You know, from Idol. Pickler! Yeah. Every time I hear Pickler's name, I have to say that. He is playing the you come to me card, meaning he won't go to them because he doesn't want them mad at him or saying that he's lying or whatever. He says if you come to him, then he'll start talking to you and working with you and whatnot. He hopes they think he is dumb. And can you believe he has a girlfriend? There's a story beyond that too if you watch the interview. But he says he wants people to think that he's dumb so that they won't want to pick him off or vote him out for being the last, being the old man, because he's 42 and all, being the old man in the house, thinking he's not going to relate to anybody else, so let's get him out fast. So he's hoping that y'all think he's pretty much dumb. So let's go on to our last person, which is Cody, who also showed his abs. He loves to talk. He says he will always come up with a conversation. His friends say if they need him to break the ice by doing they would bring him along and he would do the conversation. He loves Jeff and Jordan. He said his dad was a Big Brother fan. And just so you know, most of these house guests are Big Brother fans. And he said that he was a Big Brother fan, and then he saw the season with Jeff and Jordan, and he loved them so much that that's when he tuned in. He said he doesn't want to go back and forth with teams, which means he doesn't want to be the floater where he goes back and forth between the two teams. He wants to pick that one person that he can trust in the team and then have her be on the other side, and then once in a while those two can talk, but not like a person that they have to talk like every single day, so no one will know about them being in alliance together. Seems legit, but I doubt you'll find anybody to trust. I mean, come on. He loves the girls a lot more than hanging out with the guys. He says he has a lot of lady friends and a lot of girls that are his friends, and he gets along with them and talks to them better than he does guys. So, yeah. So, that is your house guests. And hope you enjoyed. I was gonna, oh yeah, the one thing that really pisses me off is that CBS, Big Brother, whatever you want to call them, they find these people just by walking the streets of California and say, hey, I want you, or hey, you look good for Big Brother, have you ever seen the show? And they've never seen the show, don't know anything about the show, and yet they're like, sure, why not? Like, I don't understand that. I don't get it. I don't get why they can't just pick people that try out for the show and that want to be on it. Why they think they have to go out and get people that never tried out or even thought about trying out to get them on the show. I think that's annoying as hell. But whatever. And they kept asking questions about if this celebrity, if an old Big Brother house guest was to be in the house with you, who would you want it to be and why? And then they were asking them, like, who do you think you're more like? And if past house guests were in this house, who would you align with and why? And so I'm kind of wondering if that means that there's more coming into the house. I mean, right now we see about 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There's 16 house guests right now that we know of. I don't think there'll be any more, but you never know about Big Brother. Just make sure you head over to the Twist video and get my opinions about that. There was this one person that asked me on my last video, which I'm going to right now, because they get a shout out, because the rule is if you comment on my videos, then in my next video you will get a shout out. And here it is. And they asked a really good question too. Okay, the comment didn't show up. There was a comment on here, now it's not here. And I even answered them on it. I know I'm wasting time. I'm sorry. Sorry, I don't know what's going on. Previous read. Okay, that's what I was looking for. Her name is Hannah Stewart. I hope I said your name right. Stewart. She asked, when will you make a video of all the house guests, and who do you think is a floater or not? Hannah, what I like to say is thank you for your comment, and when you asked me that question, I was right in the middle of trying to make a video, and I don't know who's going to be the floater and who's not. I don't know that until I start watching the show. So thank you for your question, and hey, why don't you guys go see that comment and go over to her YouTube and check it out. She gets a shout out from me. Anyways, I'm gonna get going. Thank you for watching, and Tell me what you think about the house guest. I would like to hear it. Thank you and bye-bye.